So I'm going to read a little bit from Susan Gregg's Magical Plants as I tell you a little bit about the biochemical benefits of a few of these little beauties. So let's start with roses. Right now, dog roses are in bloom here in Massachusetts. Here's a little close-up of one of those beauties. They're everywhere. They smell divine. And roses taste, they have a little bit of a fragrant taste, right? I think it's that beautiful aroma of roses and rose water. Rose water is a beautiful thing to mist on your face. You can make your own. And filled with vitamin C, of course, tasty and beautiful. And here's what Susan Gregg has to say about roses. She says they fill your life with romance. Roses will bring peace, attract love, mend the pain of loss, and empower you. So many of the flowers and edible flowers are kind of like this, in that they, just like kind of bestow some lovely gifts from a magical or metaphysical perspective. My marigolds aren't blooming yet, but they are edible, and marigolds, according to Susan, helps you use your dreams to connect with the wisdom of the ages. So developers of wisdom. Marigold will provide protection, chase away unwanted energies, helps your dreams come true. Nothing wrong with that, right? So these magical overlays are just, at minimum, they're fun. And if they operate and you can get behind them, connect with them, and work with them, all the better, right? My nasturtiums are not blooming yet, but they are edible, peppery, spicy flower. Nasturtiums make you pure of heart. From a magical perspective, nasturtiums will impart strength and purity of spirit, deepen your connection to your spirit. Tiger lily is letting her fur fly throughout the morning. So if you see a little fur fly by, she's our Indian princess, little tiger lily, and she loves to be where the action is. So of course she's here in this moment. All right. Pansies, beautiful little pansies. They're so cute. Also known as heart's ease is a heart flower. They are gorgeous, right? The petals are beautiful. The taste of so many of the flowers is really pretty subtle. I think if they're the flowers of herbs, they tend to be more intense than the herbs, but edible flowers generally tend to be very mild, maybe a little florid or peppery, but quite tasty. I have some basic white clover here, which has a little bit of a sweetness to it. Red clover is a real gem for women in particular, has some support for reproductive health. But clover has a little bit of a sweetness to it. Another lovely flower. Here is beautiful Nigella. Such a cool flower, such a cool plant all the way around. Also known as love in the mist. And, this one, I find them mild, but they do have a peppery little nasturtium-like taste to them. Tasty flower. I'm sure they're in here too with some interesting medicinal and magical benefits to them. So here is a blossom of sage. So my sage happens to be blossoming right now, and it's always a surprise because I never think of it as a flowering plant. But sage flowers, so pretty, right? So sage from a magical perspective, let me guess, bestows wisdom, right? And let's take a taste. Oh, that's a delicious flower. It's sage, but real florid as well. Really tasty. I have a little chamomile here. Oh, my flowers are wilting. It's a warm, warm morning here. My beautiful little chamomiles are just starting to blossom now. And fresh chamomile is potent stuff. Chamomile is a nervine, so it soothes the nervous system. And the taste of fresh chamomile is like powy. It is stronger than what you're it's stronger than what you're used to when you have a cup of chamomile tea. Woo! But fresh chamomile tea, tasty, tasty. So it's that same beautiful chamomile flowery flavor, but it's like powy. All right, what else do I have here? Last but not least, I recently learned that I can eat my peonies when they are in bloom. And it's such an interesting flower to eat. So, peonies, they're almost crispy. They have a real textural situation going. And I would cut these with kitchen shears into little strips and put them on pretty much anything beautiful in seafood. So, a light florid taste. Come on, Tiger. Come on, Tiger. She's rubbing against the computer, against the camera. Come on, Tiger. She's being creative. There you go. So, peonies, delicious, really delicious, and very, a big visual punch, right?